Jack, after last week, it was important to see a response, and you've seen that tonight.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to go and rectify things, and last week hurt not just the result, but I think it was the performance we put in coincided with fans leaving. We don't really want to see that in our stadium, and that's no disrespect to the fans, but we weren't performing, so why should they stay and cheer us on? And I think the big one we wanted to show tonight is just our kind of levels of energy we had between the 23 and the team. And we definitely saw that today, and it wasn't perfect. We can definitely build on that performance, but what you did see is when we were winning little moments in the game, there was big celebrations. Boys were running in from 20, 30 metres away to give someone a pat on the bum and a pat on the back and say well done. And I think that was a big foundation of what we were about tonight, and it was really pleasing to get the result.
Some tough talking at the start of the week. Rob's talked about that.
Yep.
Was it needed, did you feel?
Definitely. And I think those kind of meetings where you've got to be honest and frank with each other, and with the coaches as well, I think they're really important to have. And it was definitely a bit of a weight off some boys' shoulders, and it kind of cleared the air and stuff, and it was good to kind of crack on with the week. And it was definitely a sharper training week. It was much more intense, and you'd like to think that reflected tonight.
People were saying there's a crisis, but when you look at it now, that's 4 wins in 5. It's not that much of a crisis.
Yeah, makes it sound a bit less of a crisis, doesn't it? No, we haven't been at our best, and we're aware of that. Other teams are aware of that. Fans are aware of that. But the thing is now.
The benchmark you've set, though, isn't it? The benchmark.
Exactly. We're not at our best, but yet we're still 4 from 5, like you said. So it's definitely a good place to be in terms of we can improve and get better, and learn from where we've gone wrong. And we've had a few too many slip-ups now, but it's definitely putting it in the right way when we go about things like that.
You talk about the buzz that was out there tonight. You cannot train for that. You have to bottle it, don't you? This is what you need to have every week now.
Yeah, and it's not just down to kind of one person saying a certain thing. It's not just me saying a thing, or some of the other leaders in the change room saying a thing. It's down to the individuals. It's down to the person who rocks up at training on Monday, and it's down to how they rock up at training on Tuesday. And the impetus has got to be on the individual. And I think 23 boys that are out there tonight had that buzz about them.
Newcastle at home next week, and I don't want to say it, but you kind of owe the fans a performance, don't you?
Yeah, we definitely do, and it's going to be a hell of a test. Newcastle are definitely flying high, and I think it's going to be a challenge now to get back into the club and get our bodies reset, and the strength and conditioners might actually do something in the club and challenge the lads to push a bit more as Twigsy's walked by there. But it'll be good. It'll be a brilliant test, and particularly as they're doing so well in the league this year. So we're looking forward to it.
Just a final few words on tonight's performance, and the threat that Gloucester. They came at you hard, didn't they?
Oh yeah, definitely. We were under the cosh quite a bit there. Some of their mauls really got going. They got that one in the first half. Again, it's just credit to boys sticking at it. Don Armand had a fantastic turnover in that one. Pardon me, right at the end there. He's able to do that because the other boys are working so hard in the maul. There's big moments in that game that have ultimately got us the win.